where if you haven't seen Superman and you do not want spoilers, this is a fair warning. Do not keep watching the stream. Watch it after, like, I'm gonna post this on YouTube, so watch this after if you ever want to. But I am going to be talking about Superman spoilers. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Kelly, for the likes on the live stream. Also, thank you for telling me I was muted. I totally forgot. I mute my fucking audio every time I end stream. Anyways, boys and girls, we are going to be talking about the one and only Superman. So Superman was lit. I don't know how to follow up that kind of fucking dramatic ass music with Superman was good. I want to say this, DC fans, I am not a comic book nerd. I don't read every comic book. I don't read every source material. I don't know the in and outs of DC like that. So, do not get on my ass if I sound stupid, okay? I come from watching Man of Steel. I come from watching mostly just DC movies, and that's it. And also, I'm a Marvel fan, but look, I watched Superman and I liked it, okay? I liked Black Adam. You guys ruined it for me. I liked Justice League. I liked Suicide Squad. I didn't watch the Harley Quinn movie, the Joker movie, the other new Batman movie, the Dark Knight Rises, oh my god, there's another one that, like, Dark Knight Rises, something else. You look nice in black. I know, Kelly, I look nice in black. I'm not even wearing black right now. What do you mean I look nice in black? When have you seen me in black? But thank you for the compliment. What? anyways. Look. I think DC fans, you need to realize something. You guys are what ruined your own, like, fandom, your own movies. You guys are what ruin, like, you guys are ruining your own movies because you overthink your movies, man. Okay? Genuinely, what was, like, I don't understand. I think Black Adam got criticism, and I was just like, it was such a good movie. I came out of that fucking movie, I was so happy. I liked that movie. And I don't know what it was rated, but I remember people always saying, like, Black Adam was mid. I was like, what? DC fans, please do not ruin the Superman movie. I genuinely think it was a good movie. When I first saw you like a week ago, I was wearing black. I did not realize I was wearing black. But thank you for the compliment. I'm glad that I was. Anyways, got me off topic, Kelly. You got me off topic. Hold on. What was I saying? Something about... Oh! Look. Do not ruin the Superman movie. Please, DC fans. Do not ruin your own... Like, it's good. Okay? And it's gonna go on to more of the DC Universe movies. And they're gonna get their solo movies. And they're maybe eventually gonna collide. I don't know. They're probably not gonna collide because I think that's what DC said. I don't remember what they said. But, look... You know John C. What was his Peacemaker showed up in that movie. So I feel like they are gonna collide worlds eventually. But right now we're on our standalone movies. It's probably gonna end up like how Marvel did theirs. It's good. Okay? This is really healthy, okay? This Superman is a good base on the new DC chapter, okay? We're heading into that new chapter. Do not ruin it. Please. It's a great movie. When he was at his fucking barn house, his farm with his father and mother, that shit made me tear up, okay? They did the movie good. It honestly, from the trailers, I did not think the movie was going to be good at all, to be so honest. Kelly, keep it PG. I don't know what comment was filtered, but keep it PG. Or if anyone else isn't live, keep it PG. Anyways, I do not know. Hold on. What was I saying? No, wait. The farm, blah 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 blah. I don't know what movie's next for DC. Okay, but I'm looking forward to the next movie now because of this movie. And honestly, the trailer didn't look like it was gonna be a good movie to me. I thought it was gonna be kind of gimmicky, kind of all over the place, but it was a good pacing for a almost movie where you get dropped off in a world where you're like, oh shit, everything just happened. The movie essentially thinks that you know everything about Superman, which DC fans, most people already do know everything about Superman. Superman's a loved character. So they drop you off in this world where Superman's already been born. Superman's been made. He's already fought his fights, and you're just dropped in the middle of a fight. And I truly thought it wasn't going to end up well, because movies that do that have to keep a pacing and have to give you some background and have to like kind of bring you into the world as they're doing it, like as they're already fighting and stuff. And I think it did it well. I was from the start attached. Like I was from the start like very like, oh, immersed. Actually, that's the word. Immersed. From the start, very immersed, very into it. I was like, oh, okay, holy shit. We're just jumping in. It did the Star Wars thing where it tells you the background, and it was doing timestamps of what happened in Superman's life, and it said 3 minutes ago Superman lost that fight, and he just falls out of the sky and does the breathing thing that you hear in the trailer. And well, he caught. By the way, it was a funny movie, but not too funny where every serious situation wasn't taken serious. But it was a really funny movie, and they did their comedy correctly. I will say this: when Lois and Superman were in her apartment with that like squid outer space thing in Metropolis just being in the skies, and the Green Lantern or Justice gang was fighting that green or the alien thing, that was the only time where I was like, too much is happening. This did not, like, because they're having like a really bittersweet moment, like kind of serious moment, and then there's just a fucking squid thing, or what's it, what do we call those, jellies? What are those fucking things that sting you in the no, in the ocean? They're like, are they called jellyfish, right? Yeah, it's a jellyfish. Okay, the jellyfish fucking alien thing in the sky. Yes, thank you, Kelly. Jellyfish. Thank you. Fucking jellyfish thing in the sky was legit so distracting. I couldn't, like, whatever they whatever moment was being had, I was like, I was taking just like up, like I was just thinking of how like fucked up Metropolis is, because does that just happen daily in Metropolis? Like you just have to like walk the streets, and at night just a random jellyfish alien thing bigger than fucking Galactus just in the sky. You're just like, oh, okay, well, you know, at least Justice Gang is taking care of it. Like, like I would never want to live in Metropolis. I'll tell you that right now. Though Baltimore is worse, so. shout out my Baltimoreans. Anyways, what else? We got that. What else do I want to cover? The end post-credit end scenes. I like you like Superman. I like you like Super. We gotta work on our pickup lines, Kelly. What does that even mean, Kelly? I like you like Superman. Gotta work on our pickup lines, Kelly. Anyways, post-credit end scenes. I didn't get them. The last one, I waited all that fucking time to see him say a joke, and I don't think showcased anything coming up. It was just a fucking building that was unaligned, and Superman being like, "Oh, are you gonna fix that?" And the guy's like, "What do you mean? You want me to deconstruct and reconstruct?" And I was like, okay. So I waited all this time to see a stupid joke. Even the first one, the first post-credit scene was him and his dog looking out on Earth. I don't know if that's like a teaser for maybe Green Lantern or some shit, but like none of the post-credit scenes were like, it didn't seem like they're trying to showcase like a new hero, and I was like, no, I really wanted a new hero. I wanted to see at least like, I don't know, I think they're doing, I don't know the lineup right now for DC, and I'm not gonna guess it, I'm not gonna look it up right now, but hopefully it's fucking, I don't know, shit, Batman. I would love a Batman movie, I'll tell you that. I would love another Batman movie, because we've been waiting years after, like, they made a great Batman movie and then said fuck you guys, and then they said we gotta redo DC again, because, you know, DC fans ruined their own industry. Is there people in your Twitch? No, just me, myself, and I right now. But wait, what was it saying? DC Universe. Oh, fandom ruins DC Universe, classic story, classic. Anyways, I think I feel bad. You don't gotta feel bad. I'm making a YouTube. I stream to make YouTube videos, and people pull up to talk. I talk to them. If they don't, they don't. I literally stream to post clips, to post YouTube videos, and to post. That's it, and to talk to people like you. If people want to talk, they'll talk to me. If they don't, they don't. What else? Wait, I'm trying to think of the fucking. I had like a list of shit that I just wanted to talk about after the movie. I literally just came out of the movie theaters. Oh, let's also talk about this. I ordered my movie ticket like early today, right? Came back from work and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna watch Superman tonight. I ordered my movie ticket for 11:05 p.m. movie, because late movie, not a million people there, shouldn't be a million people there, and I pick a seat so isolated, nice middle seat, isolated. No one picked their seats yet, really. It was just me, like 6 other people in that movie theater. Got a nice row to myself, basically. Picked a nice middle seat because I'm alone, because I deserve the middle seat if I'm alone. Got that seat. I get to the movie theater. There's a couple on my left and right. It's not like I'm sat next to a couple that's on my just right side, like right next to me on my right side. No, there's a couple that picked the left side of me and the couple that picked the right side of me. Like, I'm like, what? So you saw a man pick the seat in the middle and you said, okay, to your other significant other, okay, you want to sit next to that one person that's in the middle, like right next to him? Yeah, sure. And then the other couple did the same thing. Why would you do, like, do you guys like sitting next to people? Like, why would you do that? The row, if it was a packed theater, I would get it, but it wasn't. There was rows where they could have done it elsewhere. They could have sat, honestly, it's not even the fact that they sat in the same row as me. It's the fact that they were right next to me. Like, right next to my left and right side. They could have, like, gave me at least a one chair, one chair fucking seat space, basically. So they leave one chair on my right and one chair on my left, and then they sit. And it's not like they wouldn't bend in the middle. They could have just given me a little bit of distance, and they fucking didn't. And it was like, what? I was like, what? Why would you? What? If I go to the movie theaters with my girlfriend, with my friend, with my anybody, right? I always pick seats that is not right next to like a single seat or other people. I usually tend to try to pick a seat that's away from people because I know I'm going to be almost a nuisance to that person. Because, like, I like to bring snacks, or I like to buy popcorn and like candy and a drink, so that bag is crumbling, and like my popcorn bag is crumbling, and my drink is fucking loud. So I don't like to be a nuisance to my neighbors in the movie theaters, but now I'm a nuisance to not just one group of people, but to 2 groups of people. And then I'm just like, why? What if you're one person sitting next to one other person? So if it's 1 and 1, if we're just both single people, truly I'm gonna have to be like, if it was just 1 and 1, I'm not gonna lie, and the other seat on my left is free and there's no one else on that other side, I'm taking the space next to, like, I'm leaving my seat that I purchased and taking that other space that's free. But if I don't have that space and there's another couple, I'll sit next to that person, but I'm gonna be like confused on why that one person truly wants to sit next to me, bro. Because like why would you, why you don't have to sit next to me. You could have picked a seat like a 1 inch away from me, bro. Give me 1 seat up, like, distance from you, please. A 1 seat distance, man, please. But also, one of the girls was literally sleeping, and I felt bad for the guy, because I feel like he was like, oh, I want to see the movie with you, babe. Like, I love Superman. He was laughing. He was enjoying the movie. I could tell. I could hear his audible laughs and his chuckles and everything. He was enjoying the movie. He was awake. And his girl was just like, I'm just like, I'm just like, what? I'm like, first of all, the movie's not quiet. I don't know how you're sleeping. Also, I'm there with you, so I can hear you snore. She was snoring, like, not loud and not continuously, but I could hear that, like, that, like, little bit of, and I'm just like, I didn't look at her. I'm just staring at the movie, but I can hear it. I'm just like, are you really not gonna, like, wake up your girl? Constipation? Man. How do you say your name, Muan? Oh, I'm not even gonna try. Can I just say the Ling part? Ling, how do you say your name? Also, what do you mean by constipation? Muan Ling. Muan? Or Muan? Muan? Moon? No? Fuck. I'm sorry. I don't like getting people's names wrong. I'm sorry. My bad. Okay, wait. Hold on, let me think. What was I ranting about? Oh yeah, she was sleeping. The other couple on my right, they were perfectly fine. Truly, they were a young couple. Oh yeah, I got to see the two sides of two stories. I got to see the married couple on my left that were just, they were happy to be together. They were just chilling. I have my fucking probably newly, maybe not so new, but at least young couple to my right. They were vibing. They were having fun. The couple on my left, the girl sleeps, of course, somehow. Don't know how. She's old, I guess. Fair enough. Couple on my right, chatting a bit. Not too loud. No complaints from me, at least to them. They were good manners. Everything good. I will say this. That girl seemed to enjoy the movie more than the guy, and I was surprised. I was like, brother, no emotions, no laughter, no nothing. This guy's locked in or just like not having any fun watching this movie. Because I was like, what? I was like, there's certain moments where you, like, come on. At least admit it was funny by laughing. Just give me a little chuckle. But he gave me nothing. So I was like, okay. Well, I have to go now. Ling, I do not know what you said. But yeah, I'm not gonna. Anyways, also Kelly, peace out. Thank you for joining. Thank you for liking the live stream. I always appreciate you stopping by, showing love, showing support. Good luck with work tomorrow. I hope you're. What's tomorrow? Saturday? I hope you have a beautiful Saturday morning and day and night, or just a beautiful Saturday. I don't know why I have to make it weird. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. Okay, wait, hold on. Continue the rant. Wow. Oh yeah, couples, perfect. Honestly, I don't have much complaints. I just thought the couple on my left was funny, cause the girl just slept. The guy was enjoying the movie. I could hear him laughing. Couple on my right found it funny as well. They were very chill though, very very polite, very considerate of their neighbors. Girl seemed to enjoy it more than the guy. Surprised me, no cap. But anyways, overall, the movie, in my opinion, It beats Man of Steel. It beats Man of Steel. And I rate it a 9 out of 10. That was not the that is not the right one. But anyways, I do rate it a 9 out of 10. I think it was a 9 out of 10. I think it was a 9 out of 10. I will say this. The only reason why it's not, I rate movies pretty high. Movies and a lot of things I watch usually are not on the low end of things, because it doesn't take much to entertain me personally. I get kind of intertwined in universes and stuff pretty easily. I liked the Superman movie. It was really easy to watch and digest, and I was very interested throughout the whole movie. And there was no like parts where I felt like it was too slow or too fast, or truly, in my opinion, it felt really nicely paced, and I loved the fighting scenes. I loved the creativity with the that one girl's power. The like cybernetic black stuff. What the Venom shit, basically. I don't know what they called it, but truly loved the creativity with that. I love the robots that Superman had and their interaction. That was super funny. Yeah, in my opinion, it has to be a 9 out of 10. Anything that could make it better, I truly think if you gave me a little bit more maybe background, but because truly when the Justice Gang came in, I wasn't familiar with the guy from the Green Lantern Corps. Guy, his name was Guy, actually, I think. I wasn't familiar with Guy. I think I know the Hawk Girl, which was, I believe, in Black Adam, Hawk, or a Hawk Guy, which kind of is confusing, because, or a Falcon Guy. I don't know what they call him, or what that superhero's name is, because I don't think they can call it Hawkeye since Marvel has a Hawkeye, but maybe they can. I don't know what they call him, but you guys know who I'm talking about. That person was originally in the Black Adam movie, I'm pretty sure, and then they changed the gender of them. I guess the actor didn't want to keep the same actor. I don't know. But if you gave me a little bit more background or a little bit more context on the Justice Gang, the post-credit scenes didn't hit for me. It didn't hype me up enough to, like, the movie itself hyped me enough for wanting another movie, but like the post-credit scenes is where I thought you could have maybe, given me a little more. Also, the trailer ruined just a bit of the movie, because firstly, I feel bad for the person who made that trailer. There is a lot of shit in that movie that happens, and I understand it now, because I was watching that trailer. I'm like, how are they gonna fill out this whole movie? There's like 20 million things, and it's because there is like 20 million things that's happening in the movie. But the movie actually puts it all together very nicely. And I was like, wow, this was actually a great use of time. Like, every part of the movie made sense, and it didn't leave out like plot holes, in my opinion. And I didn't feel confused really ever. I felt like everything made sense, everything was paced well, the timeline just made sense. I was like, okay, I'm chill. But putting it all in the trailer and making a person watch it, you're like, huh? Now I get it. It's a hard job. Though I do think they should have left out a few of those fight scenes in the trailer, because when I watched the movie and I saw that moment where he saves that girl with the, I think like the building crashing onto her or something, I was like, it didn't hit. It didn't hit because I saw it in the trailer and it already hit for the trailer, so it didn't hit in the movie. So maybe just leave out a bit of like cool scenes that you have. Just maybe like leave it out, because I felt like that was a really cool scene, and because I saw it in the trailer already, it didn't hit as well as it should have. I will do this though. Applaud DC, applaud James Gunn, applaud the editors, the whole directive team, because they showcased his super speed and flight so well. Like, incredibly well. When he found out Lex Luthor went through his cave, his ice cave, his whatever, his base basically. When he flew out of that building, he boom, flew out. Then when he was flying, they portrayed it well with the like visuals and everything. They did the flying very well, in my opinion. They did his super speed very well, and he was super fast. You can see it, and didn't make it look cheesy. Didn't make it look annoying to see. It was very clean. It was very crisp. I liked it. So that's another bonus to that. You know, that's why it stands at a 9 for me. Okay. My movie experience, going to the movie theaters and watching it, I'm gonna say, even though I had to sit next to two couples and be in the middle of two couples, it was a 10 out of 10. Because guess what? I had fun. Those two couples, just being able to like see their or hear their reactions, and see who's interested and see who's not. If I found funny, and then I also, I don't know, thought it was funny. Anyways, they're my best friends now, to be so honest. Anyways.